Throwing the money in the research to really end this. And we're on the cusp of some pretty good things here, and we know that.
The next president is going to be representing over 1 million people in this country living with HIV, and will have to make sure there's funding for the 40,000 new HIV diagnoses every year. If elected president, what's your HIV policy?
It's going to be to stand with them, actually visiting them. Also like George Bush did, not just here, but abroad. My wife works in Africa, and the good he did to the world has to be replicated and re-replicated and increased here in America. It's a disease, just like my daughter's brain cancer. And if there's any excuse not to put money in to cure that disease once and for all, then we can't do it. Look, I ran as an admiral, retired in Congress on one issue. I'm a retired Navy admiral. Running on national security begins at home in health security. Yeah, I'm going to work it. And Sean Strube, that famous man who wrote the defining book on AIDS, is my biggest supporter and friend, is going to be right by there to make sure I do it right.
So as president, how will you and your administration help get rid of that negative, completely out of date, misinformed public image out there of HIV and help fight the stigma?
3 ways. The very first is to make sure that I'm out there with them. A Navy captain walking down a ship will all of a sudden in his ship stop and look at the bulkhead and just pause. Walks away. Within minutes, there's 3 enlisted men cleaning it up. They don't know why, but they know the captain cares about it. And that's how a leader needs to be. Number 2, throwing the money in the research to really end this. And we're on the cusp of some pretty good things here, and we know that. And third is to make sure, which is often the prototype for equality in this nation, women come in and they get fair pay from day one in the military. I'll tell you, we have to work through the Afro-American issues as we did after World War II, but President Trump made sure we were the first that began to say equality. We've got to make sure that those can serve in the military with HIV. It's, to me, people look up more than any institution in America, as every Gallup poll shows, to the military. And so you should be able to have serving there those who have HIV to get away with that stigma that all of a sudden if you're near somebody it's going to make you contagious. They're brave and they should be part of our community in the military, and we should make sure we do away with that stereotype, and I think the military doing that is the right way to help make it happen.
Thank you, sir.
Great
chatting to you. All the best. Good luck. Thank you.